So, Jeff, we're going to start off with you going over to Liverpool. Arne Slot, where do you put him on the panic meter?
What were the categories again?
We have SOS.
Just tell me the bottom two. What's worse?
SOS and stressed.
Stressed.
Okay.
And the only reason he's not SOS is they got a much-needed win. As simple as that. And when you're on a run like they are, they've lost their previous 5 Premier League games. Panic has set in. Sorry, they'd won. Yeah, they beat Villa, didn't they? 2 wins in 6 is not great for defending champions, is it?
Yeah.
But as they say in football, a win is a win is a win. It changes everything. They changed the team, took Mo Salah out of the team, and he was quite diplomatic, he said, because the amount of games we have in so many days, which is true. Wirtz played his best game probably since he's been at the club. Isak gets his first league goal for Liverpool as well. So these are all important factors. Do I think that's all their problems solved at a stroke? No, of course not. And neither does Arne Slot. He doesn't think that either. But it is a step in the right direction. What would be a worry is if they don't follow up.
And it's against Sunderland, right? It feels like they're just one loss away. I hate to counter everything that you're saying with something so negative, but it feels like if you don't get that result against Sunderland at home at Anfield, we're back at SOS, right? On this panic meter.
It's totally fair what you're saying.
Yeah. Right. And the thing is that Arne Slot hasn't been able to find solutions. And it feels like every time he takes one step forward, it's 2 steps back the next moment a problem is presented. But he look, like you say, look at the way that the narrative changes with Isak scoring, with Wirtz playing a good game, with him making a decision to bench Mohamed Salah.
And Joe Gomez at right back as well.
There you go.
The Joe slide back in the midfield.
You talk about solutions. I think that Joe Gomez at right back was an excellent solution. I was so happy to see him. He brings stability. Much needed stability in the fullback position, and I think that's something. Should you keep Joe Gomez healthy, which you're going to have to keep him healthy,
think it's a long-term solution?
No,
but it's definitely something
what else do they
short-term.
have?
Bradley when he comes back from injury.
Okay, but
if you're in the Champions League and in the Premier League, you're going to need depth at that position.
Hold up, I don't know if Frimpong is. Frimpong is just another Alexander-Arnold type right back. That's much more attack.
Did you just say just another Alexander-Arnold? Well, wasn't as though he's some trialist who was lucky to get a game.
Wasn't the whole issue that defensively Trent wasn't giving you what you wanted, and you wanted Van Dijk needed somebody on that right-hand side as a leader of the back line, someone that can give you a little bit more defensive stability, and that's why we were praising Conor Bradley for the beginning of the season.
That would be a little bit too black and white in that Trent, yes, maybe he was better going forward than he was defending. But he wasn't a bad defender by any stretch of the imagination. He could more than do a job.
I don't think he was a bad defender, but there were moments that he was liability, Jeff. You got to admit that.
But what he brought you going forward, so you have to balance your observation of his game.
Sure. Are you saying that you kind of need to sacrifice a certain element, like if you're willing to play an Alexander-Arnold?
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
Because if you're better off going that way than going that way,
then you're just okay with being a bad defender or being a suspect at certain times.
He's not a bad defender.
Suspect at certain times.
It's not suspect at certain times. If you're looking over 300 games, he maybe less than 10 times was at fault. So it's not. You're not talking.
I'm talking about the last season, which was when most questions were asked about him.
Yeah, but that was also because of the noise around his contract situation, his move, and also as well, you know the game well enough that when something is questioned, it almost becomes self-perpetuating.
Right.
So he would say he made an error, if he did, which another player would make the same error, and it wouldn't be picked up on.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm not having Trent was a bad fullback. I do think...
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I do think Conor Bradley is the long-term solution, personally. Yeah. I think he's staunch, he's solid, he reads the game well, but he's young. He's a young player, so that's not going to happen overnight.
But if you're not going to have Bradley play every single minute, you can't have Soboslai at right fullback. Liverpool aren't going to be successful, so you need Joe Gomez.
Soboslai can do a job, but it's what you miss by taking him out of there.
Yeah. Well, Liverpool did get the win over the weekend. Tottenham Hotspur, another loss for them. They've won just one in their last 5. That was at the beginning of November. So they're now on a 3-game losing streak. And then they had a draw right before that. Nico, where are you with Thomas Frank and Spurs?
Can I see the panic meter again? I'm at I'm not stressed, man, to be honest. I was going to say concerned, but...
What changed it for you?
Yeah,
what did you just think about?
It feels like this team, it's kudos plus 10. You love using the Spanish terminology.
I can't get away from it from last year.
In Spanish, we say a lot, whenever there's like a one-man team, you say kudos plus 10, y 10 más. Yeah. And it feels like when this team doesn't have kudos playing, it doesn't click. There's a lot of players that we've been waiting for. Xavi Simons isn't hitting the stride. There's a lot
Not even started.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm so concerned about Spurs even at home. Like, the
Nico,
fans are groaning, the fans are moaning. It's
one win at home this season.
Yeah, that's not good.
Horrible. That's horrible.
In the league.
It's a team that's not convincing and also doesn't have like astuteness. Against PSG, for example, you go up and then you're suddenly playing out of the back. It's like an unexperienced. It doesn't feel like a team that's just won a European trophy. Like, at least maybe that Europa League should have served to give you a little bit more class in the way that you see out certain games and the way that you approach your
it's a different
season.
manner. They sacked the coach. I mean, again, it's a very unusual
Even
situation.
for the players' perspective, Vicario coming out to the sideline and then hitting a ball into midfield and then just jogging back.
You've woken up with your grumpy Monday morning head, right? Two things. A, it was a very smart finish from Harry Wilson, and also I think Vicario knew he was beaten. Yeah. What's the point in sprinting? He's not getting there. He's not getting there if he's Usain Bolt.
But you know what?
I'll tell you what, I want to give context to this very quickly before we move on. So after 13 matches last season, Ange Postecoglou, 20 points, 7th place. Thomas Frank, 18 points. Was it 12th place right now? Next match is up, Newcastle, Brentford, Forest, Liverpool, Palace. How many points do you think Tottenham Hotspur, given the way they're playing, getting those?
Oh, he's got to
one.
He's got to find solutions quickly. I tell you what is potentially alarming as well, because the fans booed Vicario, and Thomas Frank, Claudia, he called them out in the press conference afterwards. I think he said those that do that, they're not true Tottenham fans. Now, if you're already not doing well, and you start having a pop at your own fans, telling them when they can boo.
Well, that's what happened to Ange. And when Ange had a pop at his own fan, didn't he?
Now, I don't disagree with the sentiment of Thomas Frank. It's not helpful if your keeper has made a mistake. It's not helpful though to boo him. He is playing for the team you support.
But you got to call him out. You got to have a certain standard.
But Nico, maybe use use different words. Just say, look. To our supporters, I'd say, come on, we're a team. That's not helping. I don't think that helps. But to say they are not true Tottenham supporters, that's bold.
It's just the body language, you give away a ball like that, just symbolically in that moment.
He's not letting go.
Take a shot every time he mentions the jogging back.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk Manchester United right now. Where are you with Ruben Amorim on the panic meter here? I feel like maybe you won't go as low as these two did.
Well, I was stressed in that first half, and I think United fans would have been close to SOS if they continued with that. But
in the first half of the
Palace game,
of his tenure.
No, SOS in the first half of his tenure. No, I think United fans will be a bit more content. There's inconsistency about this Manchester United side, but the second half performance, the quality you see in the service from Bruno Fernandes, I think. Getting the butcher back in Lisandro Martinez is going to be a big get, but this was a weekend where there's redemption. I thought Luke Shaw played his best match for Manchester United since Ruben Amorim's taken over. Panic? I said content.
Did you?
Yeah, I said content.
Okay,
where are you going with?
If you will do this panic meter on a curve, please.
Curve me?
Just compare to what we were feeling not a year ago, because it's been just maybe like 6 months ago. Where would the panic meter lie now?
No, you can't do that.
Why not?
Mike is answering for today. He's asking the question today.
After the season ended, if you had told me Manchester United would be 7th place,
3 points off of 4th,
I'd be 11 life.
Yeah.
But they're inconsistent, so I'm content. Never too high, never too low. The Lahoud family motto.
Playing Europe, I think. Obviously not at... What's the position again? Seventh with 2 points off... 3 points off of 4th place. It's obviously not Manchester United standard, but...
Manchester United standard. Where did they finish last season?
Okay, Manchester
You brought
United
up last season.
You're absolutely right. Manchester United
Hoisted
of
by your
history.
own petard.
I think what the fans have historically expected of their team.
Come on, Nico. Have some more
No,
Mate.
let him finish. Let him finish.
I think they're in a great position.
Nico.
Surprisingly, I wouldn't have ever thought they'd be in this position and starting to pick up momentum. That's what I'm saying.
Give the Man United fan a break. I mean, unfortunately,
I am giving them a break. That's what I'm saying.
Manchester United,
I'd be loving life if I was Manchester United.
Manchester United lately, unfortunately, you talk about recent years. Rather than historical, it's been more hysterical.
Yeah.
So they're jogging along nicely. They are recovering from a long, arguably decade-long spell in not a good place.
United fans haven't seen the light at the end of the tunnel in a very long time, and it's glimmering. You could see it in the distance.
Well, which United, as high as I want to be, and I've come in swinging hot, right? Even before you were here in person, I would come in each time they win. Jeff, I've seen this movie before. Yeah, consistency will have me loving life.
Fair enough. I think
United fans, the inconsistency says content.
On the panic meter.
I'm with Mikey.
Content.
I think content. Where they're coming from, yes, it's not their standards, but unfortunately, those standards that left a long time ago.
But hold up, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer again. It's like I feel like he was so ousted of the club. He finished. Let's remember he finished in second place in a Premier League season, competing for the title, right? So personally, just given all of this, I would even go. What's the one more after that? After content. There was a one before Love and Life, right?
Feeling positive. Feeling positive. That's where you would go.
Okay. No, you're not going feeling positive.
For the first time, because I think you're more skeptical, and you have all the right to be, especially because you have a emotional attachment. Yeah. But I think within the club, there is a positive outset for the first time in a very long time.
There's a little line that says cautiously optimistic between the two.
Thanks for watching this video from Morning Footy. For all news and insights regarding leagues around the world like EFL, Serie, and all UEFA competitions, both men's and women's, don't forget to sign up for Paramount+.